Hello and welcome to the Mark and Me podcast. As always, I'm your host, Mark. Now, today's episode is a very special episode because it's the second part of my Slam Dunk specials. Hopefully, you've listened to the first episode, which included interviews with Sublime, The Incredible Guilt Trip, Motion City Soundtrack, and Def Havana. That episode has blown up. It only came out a couple of days ago, but I'm back now to bring you the second part with 4 brand new bands. So joining me on today's episode is the incredible Saosin. We also have the Menzingers. Not only that, we have Dead Pony, and we also have Stand Atlantic. So it's an action-packed episode, loads of different interviews, and what I want to do now is to get straight to the first interview. So here's me, Bo, and Phil from the amazing Saosin. Welcome to the Mark and Me podcast, both of you today.
Thanks for having us. Yes. It's good to be here.
What I do, because this is your first time on the podcast, some bands come on and I've done festivals and they're like, hey, we're back, it's round 6, but for you guys it's the first time. What I do with all bands when they first come on is I love to find out when you're growing up, you would do a job and get pocket money or try and save up for our first records. Was your first record that you went out and bought with your own money a good one? Was it an embarrassing one? Was it one that you never talk about? Or was it a fucking worldie that's now still one of the greatest albums of all time? Now it's time to be very honest.
Want me to go first?
If you got it.
All right, so I grew up in this is a little bit of a story.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
grew up in a very religious household, and the first record I bought was Pearl Jam 10.
Wow.
And I was listening to the record in my room upstairs. We lived in kind of like a small townhouse, and I was listening to the songs in my room, and I guess my mom was downstairs in the kitchen, and she could hear the music coming down through the heater vents, and she has just eagle ears, so she heard some of the curse words, immediately went up to my room, banged on the door, and said, hey, I just heard a curse word in there. You need to come downstairs with the CD. We need to look at the lyrics, and I need to decide if you can listen to this or not.
Oh, no.
So, of course, I go down there, and it was the Jeremy line where it seemed like a harmless little fuck or whatever. And then, so my mom was like, absolutely not in our house. And then I had to do the most shameful thing as a teenager, right? As a teenager, growing up and going to a record store, right?
Yeah.
And you're buying a record that has the explicit thing, right? So then I had to go and return the record to the store to the guy with tattoos and a face piercing and
The
stuff.
return of shame.
Oh my gosh. And he's looking at me oh, you're such a wimp. You know what I mean? And so I had to return the record because it had the curse words in it.
Do you remember what you swapped it for? Was it something really shite?
No, I was
DC talk.
I was just I was so dejected that it was just I'll take the money back.
One of the greatest debut albums of all time.
Yeah.
Black is in top 10 songs ever. The hairs on my neck when they do Unplugged. To take that back, the shame.
Yeah.
I'd probably just be please just don't even look at me. Just don't even give me my money back.
I mean, that's really what it was. It was I wish I put a
bad.
bag over my head. Here
man.
you go.
I would say for me, I mean, it's kind of relevant. I don't know the exact first one, but Nirvana in Utero.
Wow, everyone talks about Nevermind.
Well, Nevermind was the first one, but I was fortunate enough that my mom would buy, so we're talking me buying my own CD at this point, because and it kind of ties into Bo's story of I was learning Rape Me on guitar, and I'm a little kid.
Fuck.
But I'm literally all guitar based.
Yeah.
My stepmom comes running in, ejects the cassette, and is like, "What is this? What are you listening to?" And then I'm like, I'm just learning guitar. My dad comes home later that night and makes her give it back to me because he goes, Phil doesn't know what that is. He's listening to the guitar. He's learning guitar. So Yeah.
Look, I've got the power chords. I don't even know what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
my
This is
stepmom
fine.
had the return of shame.
Oh, good.
Coming
You
back to
both
me.
got burnt badly.
Oh,
But-
yeah, very
but
sheltered
I can understand
parents.
with yours a bit more. I'm like, fuck, like,
Yeah, well,
you're
yeah,
just
yeah,
singing
yeah.
along, and
Yeah.
your mom's like, what did he just say?
But I was like, well, and I knew it was about corporate, all this
Yeah,
and that.
of course.
Yeah, no,
I didn't know that. Yeah.
And I feel like this story is probably very similar with all guitar players, because even in that song, like the Pearl Jam record,
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know the guy was singing. I'm only focused on the
Yeah.
guitar.
Focus on the music.
Yeah.
And like same thing with like Metallica and
Yeah,
like
of
every other
course.
record where you're like, as a guitar player, so inspired, right?
I'm not even listening to fucking James
Totally.
Hetfield. Whatever.
Right, yeah,
I'm
like-
listening to jun, 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 jun,
This
jun,
is
jun.
why we are
Exactly.
guitar players.
Yeah, that's why we're guitar players.
Yeah, and songwriters.
That's
yeah.
unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
What
So-
about live music then? Because I tell this story a lot, but I was very lucky. I was 12. My parents took me to Wolverhampton. They dropped me off, and I got to see Green Day on their Dookie tour.
Oh,
So I tell
yeah,
this story a
nice.
lot, but it's very, very lucky. Like the first gig, I saw those as a free-piece back then. When I come around live, Basket Case, I was like, I want to go home. I want to literally dye my hair green and be in a band for the rest of my life. Was yours cool? I can imagine you were there. They're about to come on. Your mum's like, come on, you're not going to the gig. You've got to come back with us. He just said fuck.
Oh,
Yeah. Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cradle of
That's
Filth.
his next. Yeah.
Cradle of Filth.
So I have another funny story. I guess it kind of ties into that. So I was playing in a kind of like a straight edge hardcore band. I guess you can be straight edge at 17, I guess.
I love that. No
Yeah.
booze for me.
Yeah.
Because you can't fucking
So-
buy it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So playing in
Easy
this kind of like
club to
hardcore
join.
straight edge band, it was very exactly what you think, like very kind of like Slayer inspired riffs,
Yeah.
right? So we got an offer we had played a couple birthday parties around the high schools, and then we got an offer to play at this bar down on the peninsula. And my mom was like, absolutely not.
Oh my God,
You're-
she's back.
She's like, you're not going to a
Gatekeeper.
bar. You're not going to a bar. You're going to start drinking, and all these bad things are going to happen at bars, And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I think the band ended up breaking up after that. And I always like joke around with my mom where it was like she totally ruined my music career because,
The fact you're here today with your mum, not as in like, but
Right.
the fact you've been
Yeah.
able to break away and do
Yeah.
this.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
about to barge in
Yeah,
and
she's
take him
there.
away from this
Yeah.
interview.
In a minute, she'll be like,
Yeah.
get off this podcast.
Yeah.
He's got an alien.
Yeah.
They're not real.
She's always in the back
Yeah.
of his head.
Yeah.
So he's told us this, and I'm thinking now, please don't tell me your mum's involved in
Oh.
this one.
Here we go.
Please.
All right, my
Mom,
turn.
this is like Momcast.
yeah, trauma, mama trauma.
I'll charge you $15 each for this. It's a
Yeah.
counseling
Thank
session.
you
Right,
very
let it all out, guys. Let it all out.
My first live experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it's embarrassing,
My
dude.
mom was not involved here, and so funny enough, it was this band called Noise Ratchet. It was at a church.
Okay.
And my brother had just gone to a show and seen POD. Dogwood. It's like a Christian kind
I
of
was
thing.
gonna say, that's quite godlike.
San
yeah.
Diego, very sheltered,
Yep.
raised in there, but there was a very strong Christian punk scene. So he's like, there's this band called Noise Ratchet, and like I want to take you, and it's my first show, and I was blown away. The guitar player, Kurt Cobain, into the drum set, ripped all of his guitar strings
wow.
off. I was just like, oh my God, this energy.
I was not
wa-
expecting this.
I want to do
Yeah.
this. Granted, I had seen Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit is what got me into guitar.
Nice.
But like to see it in real life, I was like, I want this energy. And funny enough, Saosin's first show was opening up for Noise Ratchet. Maybe like
How crazy is
several,
that?
like a year within the year after I saw that performance. Yeah.
That's wild.
So it's a nice
like a nice
little connector.
360 like roundhouse.
Yeah.
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 And when you come here, what I'm intrigued by, and I love Slam Dunk, but what I really enjoy is the fact that all the bands are like one big family. Is it great that when you've done your set or before your set, you get to hang out and be like, hey, we haven't seen you guys for ages? And do you get to have those moments? Or is it like, oh shit, we got to do our set, we got to do press, and then we got to go home?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's not only with the bands, but also with the crew.
Yeah.
And you just get to see so many friends that may not be in a band that you would necessarily be able to tour with, like
Yeah.
genre-wise or
Yeah, yeah, that
package-wise.
makes sense.
But you get to see them as friends, and then so it's like you might be watching, a band that's a total pop band or a super heavy band, and then likewise they might be watching you, and you get to see each other and you catch up, and it's really fun.
It's just a very communal you know,
The vibe
gathering.
is lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
And to be able to do this like every other year, maybe as you rotate, it's
Yeah.
like I'll see you again. You know, like we'll do this
Next
another
time round,
next
man,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. So playing on our stage especially, it's like all the heavy bands, and it's like we're the post-hardcore kind of band. It's like we kind of stand out on our own, but it's like, you know, we can kind of hang out with these guys. Like, we're having a good time. So,
Yeah.
Are you going to get to see any of the sets after time? Have you seen President yet? Everyone's talking about President as this new band.
So I like President.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go. We had a debacle yesterday. I lost my pedal board. It got
what?
whatever. So we ended up finding it.
cool.
So
Your mum took it.
yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. She's
Yeah.
here sneaking
You're
around.
not fucking
Where are you?
going on
Don't give
stage.
her a wristband.
Yeah, like-
So I'm looking forward to seeing them. I watched a little bit of Malevolence yesterday.
Yeah, I
like to
heard
catch
them
them.
sound checking.
They're
Their
so
fan is
sick.
unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them.
Knocked Loose obviously would be great.
Yeah.
They're right at the end of the night, aren't they? Yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna be a late one.
I think because we have to drive to Manchester tonight, we're like, we can do a 3-song Knocked Loose, 3 and out.
I love the optimism there, but what's really gonna happen? It's like one more song, one more song,
I
one
know,
more song.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
What? We're in 4 hours of traffic. Fuck.
but we're fortunate enough that we're on enough of these festivals that we'll see
Yeah.
them again.
Yeah.
So it's mainly the hangs backstage. The comeback kid dudes are hanging around. So
Yeah.
it's just saying what's up to old friends. So
And how long will it be until we get to see you guys back over here playing headline shows?
Ooh. Well, we are coming back next year.
Yeah, that's cool.
Somewhat early next year.
we keep wanting to do headliners, and
Yeah.
then talks of other things happen. We're like, okay, let's do that. So
Yeah.
there will be a support tour spring next year.
Lovely.
Sounds so far away.
No, but it comes around quick.
It
Like
does.
as soon as I see Slam Dunk, I'm like, oh man, I'm so sad it's over. But before you know it, you're like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah, we're
like,
prepping
it's
for it
crazy
now.
because then you go to like Download, and then we go to 2000 Trees,
Yeah.
and before you know it, festival season's back. So
Yeah.
if it's a year away, it's going to be worth it.
Well,
Yeah.
the last time that the band did headliner in London, or just in the UK, was London, back with Anthony, our old singer. And so we're due for a headliner.
Yeah.
But I think if we can keep building up our fan base to new fans, by the time we do the next headliner, it'll be twice the size of the venue. That's kind of the goal, is to kind of keep growing and, you know, just have a bigger show next time.
I saw Anthony the other day on stage with Hayley Williams.
Oh, he's
I was like,
everywhere.
dude, you are fucking living the life.
He
He's
is all over the
everywhere.
place. So Anthony's still part of the Saosin family, but
Yeah.
he's got, you know, Circa's coming back, and he's got his number of things as
LS
he does.
Tunes, man, what a band they were. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. So, but we're stoked for Anthony, but we got Cove back in our
Yeah,
band,
yeah.
and we're full steam ahead on the new record with Cove. So
Is
that's-
that finished, mastered?
No, it's not mastered.
No.
Yeah. So
But
we
it's-
still have to wrap it up. Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting though.
Yeah, we got
Sitting
the
on
first
it.
single.
Yeah.
Out for a month at this point, and then we're prepping for the next single coming out. So we're stoked.
That must be really exciting to have the new music kind of almost ready to kind of hit that, ready to go.
I know, like, we know what we got in the back of our minds. We're just excited to share it. We just need to not be doing so. We keep doing all these fly out
Yeah.
shows, and we're
Yeah.
like, all right, we'll get back to the record. But we have the rest of the summer off. Put a pin in it, and finish everything and have it out early next year.
While I do on this podcast, because it's your first time, I mean, when the album's out, why don't you guys come back on and we'll do like a really long episode, because, you know, I'm nearly at 500 episodes, 13 million listeners. I've had Deftones, Silverchair, all the bands we mentioned.
Oh,
So
damn.
come on, man, and we'll talk all about the record in more detail.
Would love to.
Great.
You've got an open invite whenever you want. But what I'd love to know is, because the end of the episode, a piece of music is played before the next interview. And the reason I ask for this is I get the guest to choose the music that's played in between. So both of you can choose a song that means a lot to you personally. So when the special's all put together, we hear the interview, everyone's like, oh, Saosin are amazing. We'll have a bit of your music, and then there's a song that will then bridge to the next band. You both get to choose a song. I know I'm putting you on the spot. Let's not pick Rape Me, because I don't want your mum cancelling my podcast. But is there a song that means a lot to each of you that you would love to be on the podcast?
Does it have to be the same song?
Why not be the Pearl Jam song, and mine will be
If you could agree on the same song, it'll make
Oh,
my editing
yeah.
really
There-
nice.
Okay, we can't do a mashup.
It'll get too difficult, because some people are
no.
like, well, I like Oasis, and I also like fucking Dillinger, and I'm like, I can't fucking mix those
Well,
two.
if we pick an Oasis song, we could literally pick any two because they're all the same song.
Wow.
And
Wow.
no, but listen,
Liam's
bold.
gonna come after you.
I say that
Yeah.
as the world's biggest Oasis fan.
He
Did
is
you go to the comeback shows?
No,
LA.
I'm
I,
not a fucking fan.
no, I saw them in '97.
No, that's the
when
thing
they-
Me too. I was at Main Road.
So I saw them when it was real fans.
Yeah,
I saw the
nice.
LA show this year.
Yeah.
so-
Amazing. I was at Nebworth the original time. That was wild.
I had
Ooh.
all of the old
Crazy.
interview tapes. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
lovely.
With Noel talking about throw the TV out the window, all that
They're
stuff.
coming back next year, so come back
Okay.
over to the UK. It might be when you're here in July or whatever.
Yeah.
And then go and see them because they're going to do Nebworth again. The rumor is.
Crazy.
Yeah, see, I just didn't want to go to the LA show because I felt like it was just all posers that just
It'd be
found out about them.
influencers and fucking yeah.
And the fact that you already saw it back in the heyday,
Yeah.
you're
I mean,
fine.
Liam tried to fight a guy. So I saw it at the Gibson Amphitheater.
Wow.
And so, yeah, he's playing right, and
LA.
he's stumbling a little bit, and this dude is like, "You fucking lightweight," and Liam tries to go down into the crowd and like fight the dude. And it was so great.
We need more of that in
It was,
music.
it was his brother.
yeah.
Noel.
It was Noel, yeah.
Noel sat
Yeah.
there going, "You lightweight,
Yeah.
Bud Light."
Yeah.
But we need to get back to
Okay,
a song.
Okay.
So we're gonna do. Okay, I think there's a band that Bo and I both appreciate as guitar players, as metalheads at heart. Maybe an In Flames song.
Sure.
Maybe like Cloud Connected off Reroute
Great.
to Remain.
I love that you were straight on there because I was like, if he says no, I'm going to be like, man, like, this
I
makes it
think-
so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Thanks
I
for
really
having us.
appreciate it. Have a great rest of the festival, great press, and I really do appreciate your time. So thank you for coming
Absolutely.
on, man.
Thank you.
you so much, man. So there's the first interview with the amazing Saosin. What a great band. Genuinely, I'm so excited to hear new music from them. I can't wait for them to come back to the UK and one of the festival highlights at Slam Dunk. So thanks so much for those guys for coming on the podcast. Up next is one of the most busy bands I've seen out there right now. They are getting a huge name for themselves, and rightfully so. It's the amazing return on Mark and Me with the awesome Dead Pony. Joining me on this interview now from the band is the awesome Blair and Anna. Welcome back to the Mark and Me podcast.
Hey, Mark.
I was
Thanks
about
for
to say,
having
you're going to
us.
say anything? This is going to be the quietest interview ever. It's
Thanks for
been,
having us.
I reckon a year since I spoke to you guys, and then we saw you at Download probably a year before. It's been a while, but I feel like from an outsider, you guys have really blown up over the last year. I saw you were supporting, I think, the Blackout,
Yeah.
and that was a magical thing. And then I've just seen you like grow on my Instagram. I'm seeing more people talking about you guys. Have you seen that as being in the crucial part of the band and looking out? Have you been able to see the kind of... I really do think you've evolved massively in like the last 18 months.
We definitely have. We've had some like viral moments online, which has like helped us out a lot. But
Yeah.
although it does feel like we've blown up, like quite quickly, I feel like it's not been too quickly. Like
No.
I feel like we're still in that like steady pace of like, you know, getting bigger and bigger. It's not as if we've gone from like 0 to 100 and that's it. You know, we're probably at like 46% right
Yeah.
now.
No.
It's like we've definitely evolved, but we've actually evolved more. You've just not heard it yet.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what I love. But it must be difficult because I'm talking to you guys as if we're talking about your band, but you're actually in Dead Pony and you're doing it and you're recording. But it really has been a massive movement, and I've just seen the music videos taking off. I've seen all the comments, and the crowds are getting bigger. You go to a festival now, and you're probably thinking, "Oh, I hope people turn up." And now it's like, "Fuck!" There's a lot of people.
I
Now
was-
it's like we know they're going to turn
I
up.
know.
Yeah.
I was actually quite surprised at how many people showed up at Slam Dunk because we've never played this festival
No.
before, and I didn't know how big the tent was going to be. It was pretty big, and it was packed.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was totally stacked.
Yeah, and today especially, it was like maybe yesterday it was a little tougher to get the crowd going yesterday, but today it was like, you know, we're just like, you know, move. Can I swear on this?
You can say fuck, shit, bollocks, wank, tit. What else?
Motherfucker!
There you go. Oh, that's
Oh,
the
cut that out,
line.
cut that out.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah. Shit, I'm so
That-
sorry.
That's really disrespectful to the listeners. Bloody hell.
Okay, so but yeah, today it was like I was actually shouted. I looked at the crowd and I thought, fuck you. And I went, fucking move, you pussies.
Wow.
Screamed it.
And they
then,
did,
And
they
then, and then I
moved,
kept
yeah.
on screaming it, and they just went, you know what, Blair, you're fucking right. And they proved me wrong. They were.
It's
They
the
actually weren't
North,
pussies.
man. They want to be told to get
I
the
know.
fucking off their
Yeah,
asses.
and I feel like they're more
And they did.
susceptible to it. Like I
Yeah.
feel like down south, when you tell them to move, they're a bit like,
Dancing.
yeah,
Yeah.
down south, they're a bit like, why would we
But
move?
you know, it was weird though, because when we started doing touring, whatever, we always thought, oh, the northern gigs will be the craziest, and
Yeah.
the southern gigs will be the softest. But we actually originally found the opposite.
Yeah.
But I think maybe after Slam Dunk this time, it's starting to go back to the old classic of the northerners being mental.
We're all unhappy and we
Southerners
want to
being safties.
mosh. Yeah.
Do you guys get nervous when it's a festival? Because I think as a band at your level where you're not on the main stage headlining, but you're not the first band on this small stage, you've got a real potential to come here for a weekend and win new fans. People might walk past and be like, that sounds pretty good, I'm just going to go and check them out. And I think
Yeah.
it's a real good chance to be like, you never know, like on Monday someone might leave and go, fucking hell, I'm going to check that band out that I
Yeah.
saw at the weekend.
Yeah, I never get nervous for festivals. I get nervous for headline gigs more.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like there's like more of an expectation of like you need to like these are your fans. They've bought
Yeah.
a ticket specifically to see you, so you really really need to deliver. Whereas obviously you need to deliver with a music like a festival, but I feel like there's a bit more space just to like have fun and enjoy it and just like play your tunes and
Yeah.
gain new fans. It's a bit more of a relaxed
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah, I also think it's like,
Mindset.
you know, you're talking about earlier on about like the evolution of the band. I feel like we've also evolved to a point where like we really don't get nervous the way we used to.
I feel like I would only get nervous if I was headlining like the
Glasgow.
Barras.
No, I
Yeah,
like Glasgow
yeah,
when
yeah.
and all your families there.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Aye,
that's the thing. Like when you play to a headline audience, you know that there's people in the crowd that you know.
Yeah.
That makes you a bit nervous. But when you play to a festival, there's like never anyone there that you know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, your hometown, you're like, oh man, there's my auntie.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know.
Oh.
I know. My biggest critics. My
Yeah.
biggest fans.
Don't tell me what you think, just pretend you enjoyed it, like
Yeah.
it's all good.
Basically, yeah.
Do you get to enjoy it after day two? Because day one, you kind of rip off the plaster and go, right, now this works. We know the songs are working, the set list is working. We can deal with the heat. And then
Yeah.
it's like round two. Does it feel like there's a bit of a pressure off? Like, oh, now we
Yeah.
can unwind a bit?
Yeah,
I think that's
'cause
true.
Yesterday was also our first gig of the year. So
Really?
like,
Wow.
So it did, you know, it takes you a wee while to get back into the swing of things, you know what I mean? So I feel like today when we came in, we were just like,
The thing is though, yesterday didn't really feel like our first gig of the year.
No, it didn't
For
feel
whatever
like
it,
reason,
no,
It didn't
no.
feel like it. I think because we've been like preparing for this headline tour
Yeah.
and releasing music and stuff. Didn't feel like it didn't feel rusty.
Yeah.
It was that thing of like kind of just like, okay, we're getting back into the swing of it. So today definitely felt more comfortable, just like more relaxed, and everything just was a bit easier after day one.
yeah.
What's really nice is most of the bands I've spoken to yesterday or today, so we're like, so are you looking forward to it? And how do you think it's going to go? But it's lovely to reflect and like, I know these guys went to see your set and it was like fucking awesome. So it's great that we can both now, well, all three of us can be like, right, it's done. The
Yeah,
pressure's
yeah,
off. You can
yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
the day ahead. Do you get to now stick around, watch bands, enjoy the festival, or are you like, we need to go and head off home?
Now we've got a day off tomorrow and we're staying only like a 40-minute drive up the road.
That's
so,
amazing.
We're going to stick around. We're going to go see President. We're going to catch.
We
a bit
went
of
to
a
see them
coffee.
yesterday. There was 2 songs and a power cut,
Oh, yeah, I heard
and I was
about
like,
that. Yeah.
is this
Plays
part of the
better
act?
today.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah, you said that as this part
I
of
said,
the act.
I
yeah,
said
yeah.
that as well. I couldn't
Yeah.
Because he
bet.
waved too casually, he walked off and was like that, and I was like, this seems like it's scripted.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was.
I mean,
yeah.
I now know it wasn't.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
definitely wasn't. Yeah.
But no, yeah. So yesterday was like we basically just played, did press, and then had to leave.
Yeah, 'cause we had a
But
3-hour drive
Today
up
we're going to
here.
stick about.
Yeah.
Obviously, going to see President. I feel like we're on the same management as President, so we kind of got like ties and everything. So like we got like pals and whatever, and our friends in management, whatever. But like we're going to go hang about with them. I feel like that's kind of the only band we're like really planned about seeing.
Yeah.
I'd maybe also like to go see like Good Charlotte
We
or
were
something.
thinking of
or
going to see Maleficent.
Malevolence.
Malevolence.
I
Yeah,
can never, I can
Maleficent,
never say that one.
That's
Honestly,
the Disney horror film.
Angelina Jolie.
They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
literally saying to me, you got press to do, and it was like Saosin, and I was like, okay, I can remember that, Saosin. And then they were like, malevolence, and I
Yeah.
look at it, I'm like, male violence, and I'm like, no, malavile, and I'm like,
Yeah.
please don't give me them
Also,
to
can I just
interview.
point out, I'm dyslexic, so I often get words mixed up like that all the time.
Anna is dyslexic.
Yeah.
I'm just stupid. That's my excuse.
I'm also
I
stupid.
look at them and I'm just like, I can't read.
Yeah.
Like, Mevili, don't give me them. I can't do it. Dead pony, fine. I'll
Yeah,
do them.
yeah.
That's absolutely
Yeah.
fine for me.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the end of the day, There's Good Charlotte, awesome.
Yeah.
Nostalgia. 20 years ago they played, fucking brilliant. But then Knock Loose.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
know they're going to be fucking unbelievable.
Uh-huh.
What do? Do you go for a bit of both?
I'm going Good Charlotte.
Yeah?
I'm going Good
Yeah.
Charlotte. Like, I like heavy music, but
Knock Loose is too heavy.
it's not. Okay.
No, do you know what? Knocked Loose are great, but just for me personally, I listened to Good Charlotte when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be quite a
You need the
nostalgic
nostalgia,
thing.
yeah.
Exactly. And I feel like I'll definitely come across Knocked Loose again at another festival, whereas we might never come across Good Charlotte again as another
I
at
like
another
a bit
festival.
more melody in my music,
Okay.
right? I love heavy stuff, but I like a bit of melody.
Yeah.
You can
You want to be able to sing along.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
I
like
mean, what is? I'm not gonna.
you can say it.
I will
Lifetime's
say
Rich
no
Fest.
more.
You can sing along to
I know I can
Lifetime's
say
or the
it.
Rich the
I'm not gonna
Famous,
say it.
but then Knock Loose come on, and I can't sound like a dog barking. I can't scream in that way. I'd ruin everything. So
Yeah.
I can't be like, yeah. I'll just be like,
Yeah.
and that's it. For the listeners, I'm
But
nodding my head.
sometimes, like, watching something like that is just so impressive. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You're just like, how are they making these noises? How are they
Totally.
doing this with their body? Like,
I know.
For me, it's not something that I would like. I'm pure seeking out, but like I totally respect just
Yeah.
what they're doing. I think
it's like immersive. You need to
Yeah.
experience it and be like,
Yeah.
that was like a piece of art.
yeah.
I mean, look, they're definitely amazing. They're definitely class. Just for me, I want a bit more fucking.
You want a bit more
melody.
lifetime of the rich and the
You want a beer?
famous.
You want a
Yeah.
beer? You
Yeah.
want to sing along?
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
just want to like celebrate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be singing about death.
I want to go.
Shadow of LA. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
I
that
want
is.
that stuff.
Karaoke
Good
with
Charlotte
dead.
Is
in
it?
the river. Yeah. On my
Beautiful.
There we go.
Let's just spend
I'm
the
gonna
rest of the
sing
set
solo
doing
then.
covers.
There we go. Sinister Gates.
Incredible. And what's
Tagged.
the rest of the year like? Now you got off your asses and started playing gigs,
Yeah.
which is great. We're only in May, guys. But is it now full on?
So we've got our headline tour starting on Tuesday. Headline tour of the UK, pretty much
Nice.
all sold out. And then we've got a couple of other bits and bobs. We're doing All Points East with 21 Pilots in August.
incredible.
Yeah, and then a couple other wee bits and bobs here and there still to be announced.
There's no 2,000 trees this year, is there?
Nah.
No.
Have a year off
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Can't do
Hopefully
it every
next
year.
and then record, right? Demo.
We're recording a bunch, yeah.
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 We've basically got, things in the works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, when we come back from our headline tour, we're gonna finish off
gonna
the
lock
things in the
in.
works.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
What I do on the podcast, you'll know this, guys, because you've been on before, but I ask the guests to choose the outro piece of music to the episode. What's a song to each of you that means a lot personally that you would love to be played on the episode today?
I want you to do Teriyaki Boys
Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift because it makes me want to
Let's
shake
go.
what my mama gave me.
Yeah?
I agree.
I was going
I
to say,
concur. Play that song.
if you guys can agree to the same, it makes editing for me a lot easier.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
Because if
Teriyaki
someone's like,
Boys.
can we have Knocked Loose and then can we have Busted, I'm like,
No.
I can't fucking splice that together.
Yeah.
No,
But if
we'll
you're happy
do
with that,
Teriyaki
Teriyaki
Boys,
Boys.
yeah. I wonder
Tokyo
if
Drift.
you know it's Arena Tokyo. If you mean it, then I see it. Then you know you have to go Fast and Furious.
keep going, and I'll just use this.
Fast and
Yeah.
Furious.
Okay, and then it goes.
All right, we don't have
No,
to.
no, no,
Yeah,
do
I'll
it.
do the
Do it, and I'll
Yeah.
put that on, and people will be like, he fucking did it.
Boys, what is this? Someone else on it? Oh no, I've lost it now. I'm too.
I am Japan, man.
Yeah, I am Japan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, listen. I've had too many whatever the hell this is to
Is it
remember
Jaeger?
the lyrics. It's not Jaeger.
I think it's Jen.
Jaeger.
Eren Jaeger.
Jaeger bomb. Is that a Jaeger bomb?
No, it's not.
Ah,
But okay, it's a gin and tonic.
Yeah.
But I've also had about 1 million beers.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? So when I come to you next time I see you, I'll be sober and I will
you
sing you
don't
that
need to
song.
drive. You haven't got to worry. Just
That's
fucking,
true.
you know.
Yeah.
You drinking?
Yeah, well, I'm having a coffee right now, but I had a
This
couple
is
of.
so un-rock and roll.
I know.
it's really
Do you know
lame.
what? I just can't drink too quickly like them, or else I'll
Yeah.
just want to go to my bed. So.
Like them. Who's
Yeah.
them?
Them.
The boys.
Ugh. Ugh. I've got my
I'll have a wine
oat
later.
latte.
Yeah.
We're out
That's
here
your milk.
drinking,
I know.
brother. Have a drink and your minerals, brother.
He's turned into Hulk Hogan.
I
This
know,
is incredible.
I know.
We were
This
just
is what I
talking
have to
about
put
Hulk
up with every
Hogan.
day.
We were just talking about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Not in
well,
the-
you know what? Drink your beers and get your vitamins, brother. And your
Brother.
minerals, brother.
This is why we don't drink already, you know?
Yeah, I know
this
exactly.
Is great.
I'll
Great
be the
example.
one to lead us in the press.
She'll take it off you later and be like, that's enough now.
Yeah, I know.
Have the coffee.
You need to go for a wee nap.
Yeah, go and have a lay down
Get
and
a wee
think about what
coffee.
you've done.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going for a lie down, brother. Going for a rest, brother.
Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you
cool.
coming on,
Thanks for
and
having
we'll
us.
get some photos and come back on again soon.
Let's go. I wonder if you know that it be Tokyo. If you seen it, then you mean it, then you know you have to go.
So that was me, Anna, Blair, and Hulk Hogan, all from the awesome band Dead Pony. Incredible. My friends went to see their set at Leeds, said they were absolutely phenomenal. Annoyingly, what happens on this podcast sometimes is I'm doing interviews, so I get to miss bands. I've seen Dead Pony before. They're absolutely phenomenal, and I can't wait to see them again very, very soon. Amazing band. Go and check them out if you haven't heard them before. Unreal. Next up on the episode is one of the most talked about bands, not only at Slam Dunk, but in the music scene right now. The incredible Stand Atlantic. Joining me on this interview right now is Bonnie and Miki. So both of you, welcome to the Mark and Me podcast.
Oh, hello.
Thanks for having us.
So we're on day two. Day two. We've done it all, and now it's copy and paste and do it again up north. But as this is your first time on Mark and Me, some guests have been on 3 or 4 times. What I'm really interested with both of you, you're growing up, you're a kid, you save up your pocket money, and you buy yourself an album. What was the first one you remember buying, even if it's terrible?
It's crazy that you have just asked that question
Why?
because I was literally, you was talking about that movie Mac and Me,
Yep.
and I literally was like, why does that sound familiar? And I was literally thinking of lyrics by Eminem that is like something that has like Mac and Me in it, and I was like, oh, maybe that's why he's referencing it. And that was the first album I bought. Eminem
Wow.
Show.
That's a good one.
Yeah, crazy.
I bought that too, but I don't know if it was my first one. Obviously I feel like memory's crazy, so I don't know if this is true, but for some reason this distinct memory I have of the first album I bought with my own money is, for some reason I was in the Gold Coast, which is nowhere near where we live, and I went into like a Target and I bought Simple Plan's No Pads, No Helmets,
Just Balls.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I distinctly remember going to go buy that, so I feel like I remember it because it was the first time buying it with my own money. But also, who knows? I could be wrong.
It's a hell of a good start for both of you. Some people
Yeah.
are like, I don't like to admit it, but I bought this terrible album. But both of you, that's great foundations.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're pretty cool.
Live music changed for me when I was about 13. I'm going to show my age now, but my first ever gig was Green Day on their Dookie tour.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. That's
So
sick, though.
My parents dropped me off, and there I was, and I was like, I really can't wait to see this band. Saw stuff like When I Come Around and Basket Case
That's
Live,
crazy.
and they were just a free piece.
Iconic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And it made me want to come home and like bleach my hair and like dye it all
Course.
green and be like Billy Joe Armstrong
Yep.
and just be in a band for the rest of my life. I was wondering, did you both have a great introduction to live music? Was there a great first gig?
My first show ever was Good Charlotte, who was headlining
way.
this festival. Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
cool.
that's iconic.
My first year I ever went to shows, I went to 3 shows that year. And now that I think about it, like in hindsight, crazy. It was Good Charlotte was my first show. A few months later I went to Simple Plan.
Wow.
And then the third show I went to was Green Day with Jimmy Eat World, and then the opening band was My Chemical Romance.
Jesus Christ.
That was
fucked
my
up,
first
actually.
year.
It's a slight
so-
kind of like mic drop moment. Like now he's left you with nothing. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Mine's all right.
Can I
Yeah.
guess yours?
Yeah.
are we having a
Avril
guest
Lavigne.
game?
Yeah, it was Avril Lavigne.
No way.
But then I also the first like show that I kind of like, because that one I think my mom or like my friend's mom or something just knew that me and my friend like really liked Avril Lavigne, so they like got us tickets. But the first show that I think went to myself,
Yeah.
I think was also Simple Plan at the Roundhouse.
Oh, I remember that. one. Yeah.
Crazy. Which is like a 2,000 cap venue in
Yeah.
Australia. And yeah, so There's mine.
Actually, the first show I ever went to, that I just had the memory of, was Sesame Street Live.
Oh, nice.
Hard,
Yeah, it
dude.
was pretty
hard.
good.
Big Bird was unbelievable. That's amazing. I mean, Australia for me gave us Silverchair, one of my favourite bands ever.
Jono,
Right,
our
yeah.
drummer,
Jono
loves
loves it.
Silverchair.
Like,
man.
Yeah.
fuck me, Frog Stomp is one of the best debut albums of all time. And then to see Daniel Johns kind of growing into stuff like Neon Ballroom and those stuff, surely you must be so proud that you're from the same place that those guys at 14 were writing music like that.
I think just
Take it or leave
Australia
it. No, I'm
has
joking.
Australia has so much good music. I think
Violent
Kinda
Soho
underrated.
is
Yeah, just
fucking
underrated.
awesome, and
also,
like
John is probably running over right now, being like, "Let me talk about Silverchair." No, yeah, I feel like Australia just heaps of underrated bands, even nowadays, right now. But like
yeah.
back in the day too. Don't ask me about it because I can't think off the top of my head. But
Yeah, no questions.
Powderfinger were a band from Australia that I
Powderfinger.
absolutely
Yes. Oh my
love.
God, I
And not many
smashed
people
that
talk
record.
about them.
that's like that
What was the
era,
record
that
they
era,
had?
I'm thinking like Gyroscope,
Yes.
Grin Spoon,
Mm-hmm. The double Gs.
Living End,
Yeah.
God.
Joe, Eskimo Joe.
Joe, my
Joe.
friend Joe.
Just my mate Joe, he's pretty good.
Actually,
yeah.
we played with Eskimo Joe kind of recently, like at a festival, and they're like the nicest dudes. But
Yeah?
like,
Midnight Oil.
you could tell what generation they're from though, because like, I remember, I think I was talking to the singer or something at the airport, and he was just like, "Here's my number, man. Just let me know when you want to just come jam." And I'm like,
Wow.
"Fuck
We
yeah."
don't jam.
I'm like, "We can't
Yeah, I'm
jam."
going to text
You got a
straight
computer
away.
we
We're
can
not
jam
that
on?
good.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Crazy.
But yeah, no, crazy.
And how was yesterday's set? Because obviously, what's nice is I did interviews all day yesterday, but we're talking about how you're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So today's interviews can be a bit of a reflection instead of just looking forward to today. Was yesterday as good as you'd hoped? Like you come here with dreams and ambitions
Dude.
and pride and passion.
Yeah. I
think
feel
it's
like
better.
there's lots of expectations on Slam Dunk in
Yeah.
a way, because like every time we play it, we're blown away. So I'm like, every time we come back, it's always been ages since we've been to the UK. So there's always that thing in your mind of like, no one's showing up. Like,
Yeah.
no one will be showing up to this set. Why would they see us?
And then you
So-
turn up and there's loads of people and
It
you're
was
like,
awesome.
yeah.
I was
so
shocked
good.
yesterday. Like I was.
It was a
It's not
shock.
like I was expecting no one, but like.
Wait, can
it
I
was
say what
definitely
you told
double.
me? I was like super nervous before the set,
Yeah.
and Mickey was like, "Why are you nervous? No one's there." I was like, "Oh, fair, I guess." It's
Come out
just
on
such a
stage
good
and you're like,
set.
calm it
"You
down."
lied,
Trying
man."
to calm me down. He's like, "Why are you nervous? No one's even there."
And we walk on, and it was like.
It was fucked. Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, actually might have been our biggest slam dunk crowd,
Yep.
at least. Yeah.
And people were
Definitely.
singing so loud for our like new song as well, Velcro.
Does
that we
it
just
fire
put
you up
out.
then for like day 2 to be even bigger and better? You like
Well, now our
clean off the
expectations are up
cobwebs.
here, so
yeah.
now-
Expectations
they-
are
yeah.
massive, but also the nerves are gone for me personally. So I'm like, okay, cool.
So if some people
Doesn't
don't
matter
turn up
anymore.
today now, you're like, oh
You
man.
know, like, oh, so shit.
You
There's
fucking-
10 less people.
And then
Yeah.
you're like, how was Slam Dunk? You're like, it was the worst. I hate
Leeds
it,
is
man.
usually really fun, though, I feel.
Yeah.
Leeds is usually rowdier, so...
Yes.
I think like everyone's blown off the cobwebs and gone like, fuck. And then some people are hungover and they're like, right, we just need to battle through this today. And then you're like, let's give it.
Yeah. I think we're at a good time, too. Like, enough time that, like, people have kind of gotten into it and, like, they're, like, fully pumped up, but, like, not quite at the it's too hot and I'm dead.
Yeah.
Like, kind of on that cusp, I feel we're at. So
That's really
everyone's
good.
We
starting to get
basically
it.
just knock them out.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry,
We-
everyone that plays after us.
Are you
Sorry,
uh,
really polish off the sunburn, I think. and then-
are you able to enjoy the festival afterwards? Are you able to like, let's go
Nah.
watch Good Charlotte for like, you know,
Yesterday
nostalgia for
we
you?
did-
We
yeah.
caught like
Yesterday we
tiny
didn't
bit
get
of it
to.
yesterday.
Yeah.
We had to leave, but we had to go pick up our merch yesterday, and it was right where Good Charlotte was, and like there was 2 songs. I was like, I really want to hear Riot Girl, and you really said you wanted to hear
Motivation Proclamation.
The 2 songs they played at that time we're picking up merch with those 2 songs.
Literally
and we were
insane.
like,
Wow.
we're having the best time right
I think
now.
we're really aligned with the universe
The
right
gods-
now.
the gods
These
are like, there you go,
coincidences
guys.
keep happening.
Like, there you go.
It's
Everything's
crazy.
just good, and hopefully today we can go watch them a bit better. But yesterday was crazy. I feel like we got in,
Yeah.
went to press, played.
It was
and then
chaos.
We ate, and then we had to leave. And then we
Yeah,
were like,
man.
oh shit, yeah. But
Yeah.
today, bit chiller. I say
Yeah.
as we literally just got out the van and came in here. But
Yeah.
No, it's all
We'll see.
manifesting.
Where's
get-
their whimsy?
I was going to ask if you got nervous, but you just literally answered that for me because
Yeah.
you said yesterday you were scared.
Yeah, I always get nervous before playing, I think. Especially, like, now... well, just this year, we've done, like, some tours, but they've only been, like, 3 or 4 shows. And,
Yeah.
like, usually it takes, like, at least 5 to, like,
Yeah.
get into, like, a groove and, like, the swing of it. So I feel like we're just out of rhythm. And that's what makes me feel nervous, I think, the most. But then, yeah, on top of that, just
Are you
haven't played
nervous?
here
You
in
seem a lot
ages.
more chilled. I'm not going to lie. You're just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he gets us
man.
pumped.
Yeah, I go
He has
over,
his-
calm her down, and then
Pump her up.
Yeah.
I kind of just, but that's usually just me like grabbing her hands, looking her in the eyes, and I just scream in her face.
You know, he says, "Are you pumped?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like,
I am now.
"You need to be pumped."
That's amazing.
And then we
It
just
works.
end up screaming that we're pumped to
Yeah.
each other. It's pretty good,
But
actually. It works.
I don't know. For some reason, if I have other people, like if I'm with you guys, not nervous.
No.
But if I had to do anything on my own,
Fuck
oh
that.
my god, I'd get so nervous.
I don't know
Like,
how solo artists do it.
Yeah, I could not do
Yeah.
that. I don't
So
know.
we don't need to worry about the band breaking up and you going solo
Nah,
anytime
no,
soon.
we actually
if we
need
do,
each other.
If I do a solo project, like they'll have to stand on stage
Yeah.
with me.
Not even play the
No,
instrument.
no,
Yeah,
just stand there.
and smile.
Walk on with me, and then just stand in the back.
When you're nervous, you
Moral
come and
support.
hold our hands.
The
at the back for a
promos, the
second.
promos even have you guys in it. It's like Mickey, singer. Do people even do that anymore? Do people do like?
Singer.
Remember in like MySpace days, it used to be like Bonnie, singer / guitar.
What, as in
Mickey,
like when they're tweeting
in
or
the
something?
bio and stuff? I feel like we don't do
Oh,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
mine would be like Mickey, singer, Bonnie, support.
See, that's good.
Moral
I think
support.
You've got a big future. Like you're never going
I'm
to break
down
up
for
now.
it. If I'm getting paid, I'm there.
And then
Oh,
you
you're not
do
getting
a-
paid.
And then
Oh,
you do a
okay.
reunion tour where you all come back together, and everyone's like, "This is no different to the solo stuff."
Yeah,
The order that
Yeah.
we're standing on stage is a little bit
That's
different.
the only
That's it.
difference.
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Alright,
So when
I'm
Slam
down.
Dunk's over and reality kicks in, luckily you go to the European Slam Dunk dates.
Yes.
So that's really cool. You get to see half of Europe and still do this.
Yeah, I'm excited.
true.
We did Slam Dunk Italy a couple years ago.
We did, which we just got reminded of, actually.
actually,
we
yeah.
like forgot.
Really fun.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Super
yeah.
fun. Was it Milan or something? I don't know, but it was
It was
sick.
Rimini,
Ah,
like a
Rimini.
beachside town. So to be honest, I actually remember the pasta and stuff like more than the show. I feel like I was just thinking about
Unmatched,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it was unmatched.
So good.
But yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. Yeah, I
And
feel like
will
it's
you be
been-
back at any time to come and try and do some UK shows?
We are coming back in October to
Is this
support-
Play with
official? Is
Simple
this-
Plan,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Support- Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we'll do stuff around then. I don't know. But if we ever release a schmalbum,
Yeah,
which
if
we're
we're
not allowed
doing a
to talk
schmalbum.
about, I'm sure we'll come back and do a.
But it sounds like it might be
Schmedline
recorded, mixed,
Yes.
mastered, and ready to go, but you can't talk about it.
Hey,
Schmixed
it's
and
not
schma-
mastered.
It's not
Oh.
schmashed.
Not
No.
schmastered.
Actually, we just got a text today. Are the mixes okay? Everyone want to sign off? We're
Wow,
prolonging
That's
it.
a good place to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
It makes
We're not allowed to talk
it would
about
make
it. We're
sense
gonna
that
get
it
yelled
would
at.
make sense to have it ready for the tour that you could then sell when you're supporting Simple Plan.
Exactly.
That would be logically
That
Thank
would
you,
logically
CDs.
make sense.
Yep.
Who knows if it is, but it would make sense. You know what else we were talking about? Our Bon was saying about everything. Like we're not doing many shows right now as usual. Like usually I feel like we do like 8-week US tour, 6-week European tour. We realized yesterday that we're somehow doing a 6-month, 5-continent, 12-show world tour right now.
12 show world
We,
tour.
yeah, we did 3 shows in
That's
Australia,
amazing.
3 shows in Asia. We're doing these 2 shows in the UK. We're doing the 3 shows in Europe, and then we're doing 1 show in the US.
12 show.
12 show world tour.
You go to the US for one show.
Yeah.
Should we get the
Stupid.
dates like
Wow.
lined up on a thing and frame it?
Yeah.
world tour.
World tour, 12
off
shows.
cycle as
I
well.
want
Most
the
of them aren't
t-shirt,
headlines.
the
None of
t-shirt
them are
with the dates
headlines
on.
either. Oh, 2 of them were headlines.
yeah,
That's
it's
it.
crazy.
But do a t-shirt,
Do a
the
t-shirt.
world tour, and then
Yes.
just like, what the fuck?
Our warp
The
shirt.
schmelled schmooer.
Our warp tour shirt should just be that.
Do it.
World tour. Just the 12 dates. Thank you.
Cross out warp.
I
We're
just
not
want
giving
that
you a
world.
percentage.
5%. That's nothing.
We'll give you we'll let you have the exclusive about the schmalbum being mixed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we
That's
go.
the deal.
And schmastered.
The schmaster, schmixed and schmashed.
Schmastered.
The smashed.
What I do on this podcast, and it's my final question for you both today, is as the episode is all mixed, ready, and the world to listen to, in between the interviews, there'll be a song that plays. You get to choose the music that's played. Mm-hmm. It's not by your own band, because I'll already put that in.
Awesome.
So is there a song that to each of you means a lot personally? I know as musicians there's fucking millions of songs, but is there one that came to your heart when I asked you the question above any other song?
Schnee, schna, schnappy. Schnappy, schnappy, schnapp.
That's a good song.
If you agree, it makes
That
it
ruined
really
it.
easy for me, so I
Schnappy,
can
schnappy,
edit
That's
it.
gonna ruin
Sick.
your podcast episode though.
Doesn't matter. Someone came on and picked a 12-minute Yoko Ono B-side.
There
Okay.
it is.
And I was like,
Schnee,
you
schna,
remember that
schnappy
song?
it
Do
is.
you remember Schnee Schnei Schnappy?
It rings a bell, yeah.
It's that
Schnappy,
the
schnappy,
German
schnapp.
crocodile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Schnee,
Let's
schna,
do it.
Wow, I've not thought about that in
Are
ages.
you happy to both
Ik
agree on this
Yeah,
one?
I-
sailing crocodile.
This is not a visual medium, but we're gonna shake hands right
Shaking
now.
on
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm going to see people literally like turning the podcast off at that point. I'll be like, what
Yeah.
did we do wrong?
What do we do? No, everyone, play this before it plays. Everyone,
Yeah.
sing along. This is Schnee Schnei Schnappy.
Bite. Schnappy, schnappy, schnapp.
Something crocodile.
Yeah. Ein klein Krokodil.
I was trying to remember the
Ich bin
artist name.
Schnappy. Ein klein Krokodil.
It's going to take me weeks to get like a proper decent high quality audio rip of
yeah.
it. Oh
Just
man.
rip it off YouTube,
Like, this
man.
episode's going to be really delayed. 'Cause if I copy it off YouTube, they'll find out and I will get sued.
You could pitch it, and then it doesn't count.
Sure,
Yes,
it's on
of
Apple
course.
Music or Spotify.
Yeah,
it's
we'll
gotta
be
be
I don't know
fine.
what to Google, but
Dude, you'll never get internet in here, but yeah, that's all good. Thank you both for coming on.
Thank
It's a pleasure.
you.
thank you for
I'm
having
sorry
us.
you had delays today. That must be a bit stressful to start
It's
your
all
day.
good.
Yeah, it's like.
Well, I didn't know we were late till we got here, and
You're
they were like,
"Hey,
"Oh,
everyone,
you
I'm
have,
just gonna go and get some food." They're like,
you have
"Fuckers,
press."
you got press."
Yeah,
Was it Slam Dunk? We played Slam Dunk once. At least I think it was Slam Dunk, and it was Leeds actually. And we were so late in traffic that we got to the venue, and our
Oh.
sound guy wasn't even here yet. And they were like, "You play in 20 minutes. Sound guy's not here," and we were just plugging things in. And then sound guy got there 1 minute before we went on. He just went on and was like, "I'm gonna rip a mix," and we played it. And it was a fun show, but I remember like we'd plugged things in wrong, so I had your in-ears, so I just had vocals and click, and you just had bass in your
yeah,
ears.
it was
Jesus.
crazy.
Yeah, I think that was Slam Dunk.
But you pulled it off.
It was an Australian festival, but we'll say a slam dunk.
No, was it? It was Leeds.
I swear to God, it was in Australia.
No, that was another time. That was
Oh.
Melbourne.
You're
This happens a lot to us.
Too often,
That one's
man.
even
It's
crazy.
our
I'm sorry, I'm
fault.
extending the podcast now, but that
No,
one's
it's
even
fine.
crazier.
Yeah?
That one?
You're actually gonna tell the story.
Yeah, this one
Yeah,
is
that's
because
fine.
this is insane. Like this shit doesn't happen. Got to the airport, they're like, "Your flight's cancelled." I'm like, "Cool." Like these guys went down the night before, and I was running late, and I was like, "Okay, 6 a.m. flight cancelled." I was like, "Cool." Tried to book. Everyone's rebooking flights. Everything sells out. I'm like, I got the last seat on a Qantas plane down to Melbourne. That's a 1-hour flight. It was $3,000.
Fucking hell.
Got there an hour and a half to 2 hours late. I was like, okay, well, at least I'm here. 2 hours late, but like, you know, we're going to
I'm
make
here.
it to the
Yeah.
festival. Jono comes to pick us up. We get in the car. We're like driving. We're like, we're going to make it. Like, we still have like an hour and a half when we get there to play. We're 30 seconds out. We're like 3 minutes out from the festival. There's one tunnel going to the festival. The truck in front of us crashes into the tunnel. Blocks all traffic.
So
That's the
fucked.
only way in and out. And they were like, okay, well, we can try and send the buggy. It's like, no, you can't send a buggy. Like, the tunnel's blocked.
Oh my lord.
Couldn't do anything.
fucked.
You're
And then we were just
disastrous
stuck.
as a band.
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
got there.
what?
We
Yeah.
got there 15 minutes before we played.
No sound guy.
And on top of that,
Yeah.
I just felt a bead of sweat drip down my shirt just then. Sweat
you
just thinking
guys.
about it.
Ich bin Schnappi, das kleine Krokodil. Komm aus Ägypten, das liegt direkt an Nil. Zuerst lag ich in einem Ei. Dann schnappte ich mich frei. Schnappi, 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 schnapp. Schnappi, 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 schnapp.
So yeah, that was Stand Atlantic. Absolutely wild, absolutely crazy. And annoyingly, that tune they've just picked is going to be sticking in my head now for the next couple of days since I've edited. It drives me mad, but it's all about the choice of the artist. And yeah, I hope that you've got past that bit for you guys at home listening. Again, an incredible band. Keep an eye on them. They're going to get absolutely huge. Everyone's talking about them. I can't wait to see them at 2000 Trees later in the year. It's going to be awesome. Now, to end today's interviews, it's got to be a special one. The Menzingers, truly one of my most listened to bands of the last couple of years. Incredible band. Just, they have the heart, the soul, everything about them. And I'm so glad that we've made it work, that they've been able to come on Mark and me. So what I want to do now is get straight to it. I'm joined by Tom from the Menzingers.
We may never stand a chance, but we still gotta try. No one's coming to save us from ourselves tonight.
So, welcome to the Mark and Me podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure, my friend. Now, what I do with every band that comes on for their first time, hopefully you'll come back again and again.
Hell yeah.
Some bands have been on 5 times, but
Damn, all
because
right.
it's your first chance to come on, tell me when you were growing up, the first album you remember buying with your own money. So maybe you did you got pocket money as a young child, but
Yeah.
you went out and actually probably spent $12 on an album, and then you were like, fuck, I need to love this album because I've just spent all my pocket money.
Sure. The Men in Black soundtrack.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
love this.
That was the first one I bought with my own money, and it didn't have the fucking Will Smith Men in Black song on it.
It didn't.
No.
What the fuck is that about?
Yeah, right?
Was that when they were trying to really push singles? So you buy the single and the album.
Yeah.
That's a
what
good
it was.
start, man.
Yeah, it was good.
Not
Yeah.
many people come on this podcast and talk all about kind of first albums as a soundtrack. 'Cause
Yeah.
Then you've got like a compilation of loads of stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, totally.
it's good.
Yeah.
I think the last band I had Manchester Orchestra on, and they started with one of the. I think it was like. What's the film you like that's terrible? No, the one with the basketball.
Airbud?
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Space Jam
nice.
soundtrack, and I
Yeah,
was like,
that's right. I got a funny story about Space Jam.
Yeah?
So my Nepo baby story is that my dad worked for a like record manufacturing plant, like CDs and tapes
Yeah,
and all that
yeah.
stuff. So when they got broken and rejected, he'd bring them home. And they also got to pick them out of a catalog. So I had access to a shit ton of music when I was a little kid. And then one day my dad comes home with this big box, like this big black thing, and he's like, this is going to be the future. This is like, what's going to replace videotapes. So I invited everybody over to the neighborhood, all my cousins and shit. There's probably 50 people at my house, and it was the first time anybody saw a DVD player, and the
Oh,
only
wow.
movie he had was Space Jam.
wow.
And it was before, I was either still in theaters or it was like before it was in theaters or whatever. I think the guys at work were just like passing it around, and I got to see Space Jam before everybody else
That's incredible.
on a DVD.
I just want to say, we'll come back to this, but I said to him, right, what's that terrible film? And you went, Lost Boys. Dude, go. You're fired. You're fired. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I said terrible.
Yeah.
Can you sack him? Is that okay? We'll just sack
Hey,
him.
maybe he's just rolling with it.
Go.
Good movie. What if I actually hated Lost Boys though? And I was like, yeah, the movie fucking
Well, then I'll
sucks.
sack you as well. I mean,
Yeah,
like, fuck
fair,
it. I'll
fair,
just sit
fair.
here on my own for 10 minutes, stubborn, like, it's a good film.
Nice.
But yes, live music changed for me. I went to see Green Day as my first ever gig.
Awesome.
On their Dookie tour. I was 12.
That's so cool.
What a great one.
Yeah.
Some people are like, yeah, I got to get some great first gigs. Some people are like, I never like to tell people it was something terrible.
Yeah.
Where were you? Were yours like unbelievable?
No, I saw the first one, that was like an official ticketed thing that my
Yeah,
dad
yeah.
took me to was Tom Chapin, who is Harry Chapin's brother. Harry Chapin's a folk singer
Okay.
in the United States, and he passed away, and his brother kind of picked up his catalog. And he had a song about Scranton, where I grew up, called 30,000 Pounds of Bananas. And that was like, we would listen to that shit all the time because they said Scranton, PA. Like I said, headed into Scranton, Pennsylvania. And that was the first concert I can remember ever going to. I was probably like 10.
Now you said that, I want to talk about The Office. I'm like, Scranton.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you gone to The Office where they filmed and stuff?
They filmed it all in California, but I grew up in Scranton.
Bastards.
Yeah. Well, when we first started touring, The Office was becoming, or it was already very popular, and
Yeah.
we resented it because every time I went somewhere, somebody was like, "Oh, The Office, The Office," and then we watched it, and I was like, "Oh, the show's pretty good."
Yeah, it's good fun.
So,
And it gets
yes.
better and better.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
there's some real good gold in there.
Yeah.
But the British Office, not just because I'm British, but that's like the staple. We
Sure.
are so proud of it here. We're like, we started that for you guys.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
It's absolutely unbelievable.
Hell yeah.
So when you're here at a festival like this, do you love the fact that you get to kind of see some friends as well and catch up with like families and friends?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
And it's like I was actually just talking about this before. It's really wild. So in 2019 when we played this festival, Tiger's Jaw were with us on the same stage, and Tiger's Jaw is a band that we grew up with. They're from Scranton too.
Yeah.
Ben, one of the singers, is my second cousin.
Oh, wow.
My brother played in the band when they first started, so it was like insane to be on the other side of the world at a festival and be like, oh shit, our family's here. And then we get to see today like bands like Bayside and the Boston Manor Crew, just people that we've known for years and years and years, and it's really a special thing to be at like a summer camp.
Did you mention Boston Manor?
Yes.
What a great band they are,
Oh,
man.
they're fantastic.
Fucking
yeah.
unbelievable.
We're really,
like,
really close with their engineer, Francis.
Yeah.
And he turned us on to them. And they're a great bunch of guys and
just
a good band.
really humble. They have no idea they're decent. I'm like, you guys are fucking unbelievable. They're like, no. we're
Yeah.
okay." And I'm like, no, guys, you're really fucking incredible.
Yeah, they're amazing.
So when you also come to a festival like Slam Dunk and you can rely on a great crowd coming along, singing along your songs, do you like the chance that maybe someone's walking past who might just catch their ear and be like, I'm going to check this band out. I haven't heard them before. Because it is
Sure.
a chance to win new fans.
Yeah, totally. That's one of those things that when we were first starting in a band, that's how one of the, selling points of doing support tours and stuff like that. And it seems like it doesn't really work that often. Like you're not winning over that many fans when
No.
you're opening up for a band. But at a festival, especially festivals over here, people come to the festival more for the festival necessarily than the bands, it
Yeah.
seems. So they're like, this is an event that I go to with my friends. Some people, I'm sure there's a bunch of people here who don't know any of the bands because they're coming with their friends. And totally. People walking by, if they like it. We don't have anything, we don't really have much of a stage show. There's not much of like something to grasp people that will, if they don't like the music, but
Loads
if
of
they like the
fireworks
chorus.
going off on song 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, no nitrous tanks fucking explode and shit or anything like that. But yeah,
And what happens after Slam Dunk? Have you got any you've been in the UK recently, haven't you?
we were here in April of last year, so,
Last
and that
year.
flew fucking
I was going
by.
to say that doesn't seem like a year ago.
Yeah,
And then are you going to come back again soon, or?
We're going to be back here next year.
Nice.
Beginning of next year.
Is that official, or are we not meant to mention that?
You
Am I
know,
gonna get, like,
as I
told,
get
like,
older, I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody cares. Yeah, we'll be back.
That's
I
amazing.
won't say the exact dates, half because I only remember a couple of them. But it'll be next year.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah. Stoked, thank you.
It's amazing. One of my good friends, Mike, like, he's genuine. You know, when you got those friends in your life that are just absolutely sincere, real genuine people, and
Of
the
course.
kindness. He posted up the other day because Spotify is doing this whole all-time most listened to band, and it was you guys. He
Oh, for
fucking
him?
adores
Wow,
you, man.
that's
Like,
amazing.
He's absolutely obsessed, and I know him really well. I know he loves Deftones, but I didn't know just how much of a fan. So I know because he listens and he subscribes.
Awesome.
Let's give him a shout out.
Yeah,
So
what's his
to
name?
Mike.
Mikey, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for being
Yeah.
one of our top fans. That's awesome.
Ever, yeah.
Hell
He's
yeah.
fucking loves you guys.
Yeah,
and it was
really,
like
really
so good. So
appreciate it.
when I told him, he's like, no fucking way. But now he's going to listen to this. I'm not going to tell him we've done it until he listens to the
Ah,
actual
cool.
podcast.
Yeah,
which is
Mikey.
Cool. And are you going to get to stick around tonight, watch Good Charlotte, or chill and watch other bands? Or have you got to
Yeah,
be like, come on, off you go, get on your plane, go home?
No, we're here. We even have the day off in London tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna be here till well after the festival's over, and then we'll drive out. So I got all night to hang out.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What I do on this podcast, every episode is different because even though I'm at nearly 500 episodes,
Damn,
every
congrats.
single guest gets to choose the outro music that's played.
Nice.
So what happens is I'll put some of your band in, we'll have a chat, then it'll finish, and then there's a song that goes in between the next interview.
Yeah.
You get to choose that song. It can be any band, any artist, but a song that when I asked you the question today came to your heart above any other.
Damn, I was listening to it this morning. I don't remember the name of the song. Can I pull it
Take
up
it
real
out, man.
quick?
It's fine. I can edit it so you're like, oh yeah, the song is.
So I just look really smooth and cool and put together.
Someone did this once, right? They couldn't get Wi-Fi. It took 15 minutes, and I was like, dude,
No, you're fired
this
when that
editing
happens.
is going to be too difficult to
Yeah.
make it sound natural. But you know,
Jupiter and Mars by Avalon and Avalon Emerson.
I've never heard this.
Yeah, it's just fire. It's good. It's
Yeah?
like I got real into electronic music the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And this is I don't even know if this is the correct story, but there's this artist named Avalon Emerson, and she's like a DJ producer and made a new record that's like a full band, and it's fucking awesome. I can't stop listening to it.
That's great because what I do on this podcast, when I listen back, it's amazing. But some fans are like, I love Beatles. Like, there's this song called
Yeah.
Alphabeat, and I'm like, that's cool. But when I get to discover something new, and I'm editing next week, and I'm like, oh man, this is great. And then I listen to the album, and I'm like, oh fuck, this podcast has just introduced me to a whole new artist.
Hell yeah, I love that.
So
It's
that
funny you
sounds
say the
great.
Beatles. Recently, my friend let me borrow his phone on one of his dating apps.
Oh wow.
And I was going to his matches and just asking them if they ever heard of the Beatles. Everyone, I was like,
And
"You
what
ever
was the
hear of
response?
Beatles? You
Was
ever
everyone
heard
like,
of
yeah, yeah, yeah? Or they like, who?
Beatles?" Yeah, well, a lot of them didn't respond.
Some of them are like,
So-
who? You're like, right, she's too young.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go there. Who's the
Yeah,
Beatles?
that's a good test. You
Yeah.
know who the fucking Beatles
Yeah,
are.
like,
Shouldn't be on the app.
Yeah,
That's it,
this is, I've catfished you and found out that you're actually way
Yeah.
too young.
It's probably half bots now anyway, so yeah.
That must be a scary world going on these apps now. I just wouldn't even know where to
Oh
start.
my god, so I not to drag this out, but or get too personal, but I got
No, this is what it's about.
No, I got divorced a little bit ago, like 3 years ago now, and went back on the apps. Well, actually, not back on the apps. I never had them
Hey,
before.
he just got caught. That's why he got divorced.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Plot
And that
twist.
shit is a fucking disaster
Yeah.
scene. I mean, it's cool. I met some cool people, and I met my current girlfriend, whom I love to death on
Yeah.
there. But it's a wild scene. Yeah, I feel the best thing is to maybe talk to people
I'd be like,
IRL.
hey, who the fuck are you really? Like, take a photo next to a newspaper,
Yeah.
next to your passport, and prove you're fucking real. But that's not the best chat up line. Like, hiya,
No.
you look really hot, but can you just prove that you're real?
Exactly.
And you're not a
yeah.
robot or
that's
an
not
AI.
That's not very flirtatious.
No, but it's
Yeah.
good that you've led to someone. You're happy.
Oh yeah,
this
totally.
is great.
Yeah, it's great. Really nice life.
So listen, if you're listening, stay away from apps, but also get on
Yeah.
apps.
Yeah, you're
because
gonna have to. You
Yeah.
don't really have a choice. It's 2026.
No one goes
so-
out and meets anyone in a bar anymore because
No.
that's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends of friends. There you go. That's the best.
Thank you for coming on, dude.
Hey,
It's a
thanks for
pleasure.
having me.
When
Appreciate
you
it.
come back over next year, which we can talk about,
Cool.
we'll do a proper episode where we can sit down and really dive deep, do like an hour.
Sounds wonderful.
But thank you so
into
much
it.
for coming on, man.
Hell yeah,
I
thanks for
appreciate
having
it, dude. Thank you.
But we still gotta try. No one's coming to save us from ourselves tonight. Chance encounters, chance
So there it was. That was the incredible Menzingers, and a great shout out to my wonderful friend and huge supporter of Mark and me, the beautiful Mike. I really love this podcast. I really love what I do. And when I go to these festivals, I have the absolute time of my life. Truly, it's like a holiday. I get to speak to all my heroes, bands that are going to be absolutely huge, and returning guests to Mark and me. So I hope it's shone through for you guys listening at home to give you a taste of what it's like to be at Slam Dunk. Now, this is the second part of 3. There is still tomorrow going to be a brand new episode with the final 4 interviews, and trust me, they're huge. I've kept them back for a reason. You're going to have your mind blown who's joining me on tomorrow's episode, but that doesn't take away from the first 2. I love what I've been doing, and I really hope you guys at home have enjoyed it just as much as me. If you have, guys, please take the time to share the episodes. You know the score by now. I'm seeing more people signing up, more people listening, more people following, and that's because you guys are sharing the episodes. You've all got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. All I'm asking you to do, go on any of them. When you see the artwork for the episode that's gone out, just hit the share button. You might think, oh, why have I got to keep doing this? But it's the reason why Mark and me keeps evolving, keeps growing, and stops me having to go and invest stupid money on bloody marketing and paid ads. It's not what we want to do. It's all about word of mouth. I'm a one-man team, and I appreciate all the support. I want to say thanks to all the bands today for coming on the podcast, to you guys at home for listening, to Gala PR and everyone at Slam Dunk, and I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Mark and Me.